For Ultimate Team Coins, check out GameGoldTrader.com. Their link is in the description below. A very fast and reliable service. And if you use the discount code NEPO at checkout, you get a discount on your coins. They also offer PSN, MSP, and other game gold as well. What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the best team in FIFA, where I usually take your guys' team recommendations and play with them and let you know how I feel. Today I've decided to build one of my own teams, and can we get a thumbs up or a like rating guys for a double episode of the best team in FIFA today. We did the team earlier on with Jermaine Defoe, Henry and Bradley Wright Phillips. I didn't particularly like that, but this is the new team. Kapow! Here we go. This is what we're looking at. I decided I wanted to try Ronaldo as a striker. I played against a guy who had Ronaldo as a striker in a 4-3-2-1. And he done work. He done damage. And I thought, I've got to try that. I've got to try that. So I built a team around him. And he gets 7 chemistry, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And although his record for me isn't fantastic, I have played a few games with him up here as striker already. Gave this team a little bit of a test out with some other players in and stuff, just trying to work out what my best 11 was. And I gotta be honest. I think I like him. I think I like him. And we put Vieirinha in as well. 7 goals in 7 games with 2 assists. But we've got a bit of a different midfield and defense here. So I'm gonna go through the whole team. So we've got Ronaldo. We've got the 90 rated Neymar and Vieirinha all up here. Once I get, because you guys know this is the first owner club, right? So all these players have been packed. Once I get James Rodriguez from Real Madrid, I think I'll put him at right forward and get him also on 7 chem and just have 2 dudes on 7 chem and just don't even worry about it. But we get Sanchez in midfield with Schweinsteiger and Toni Kroos. We got Lahm, Boateng, Hummels, Alba and Neuer in goal. It looks like a beast team. I'm going to go and play some games with it, guys. Here we go. I mean, because like, this is an expensive team. This is an expensive team, but you can get cheaper versions of this team. Maybe what I'll do, I'll tell you actually what I will do is I'll do this version, and then I'll do like the cheapest version of a very similar team. Of course, we'll just put like very similar players in positions, but like the cheap versions, and we'll compare. But for now, let's get into the gameplay. Alright guys, as we go into the gameplay, let me tell you, this team is fantastic. As per usual, we get the team. I'll show you the teams that I come up against, the goals that I score, and any rage quits. And we got 3 out of 5 rage quits out of the 5 games that we played. And the one dude we actually beat 5-2, I do believe. And we lost the game 3-2 in a just such like a one of those games, you know, just one of those games. So even in the game that I lost 3-2, I controlled the game, I dominated the game, I created the more chances, I just wasn't clinical enough in front of goal. And that isn't the team's fault, that is just me as a FIFA player being bad because I'm bad. I've given this team an all-round 5-star because it is phenomenal. The only change I would make after playing with this team, for actually I've played with it about 10 games altogether now, is that I've taken out Toni Kroos and I've put in the 88 rated Thomas Muller. And the reason why I've done that, guys, is because I think he will offer something better. Because, you know, Sanchez down the left-hand side offers a little bit of pace, a great shot, some good passing and some skill moves. Schweinsteiger in the middle offers just solidarity. He is just there. He is just strong. He pulls the strings in that midfield. Like I like Schweinsteiger in the 4-1-2-1-2. I've never experienced anything like what Schweinsteiger does in the 4-3-2-1. He sits deep in the hole and he just breaks up the play. And Kroos was just a little bit too slow, sometimes breaking down that right wing a little bit too slow. And so I feel like with the 88 or even the 89 Muller in that centre midfield spot, he's got that 85 or 86 pace. He's got great passing, great dribbling, great shooting. And I think he would be the difference maker in this team that's already fantastic. So Neymar was as good as Neymar would have been. I always thought Neymar would be great. 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Playing with 7 chem Ronaldo was something that I was definitely interested in. I see Nick play a lot with 7 chem Ronaldo and he does well with him. I tried him in a few teams where I didn't like him. As a lone striker, even with 7 chem, he is deadly. There's not much that he misses. The chem doesn't seem to make a difference. And I just seem to score so many goals with him that were just fantastic. You'll see a few long shots in here. Not so many skill moves necessarily, because I don't think in this formation it's the left centre mid and the right centre mid and the left forward and the right forward that offer the ability to use skills and tricks. As a central striker in this formation, it doesn't really offer the opportunity. And then, guys, we get to Vieirinha. He, for me, was the star man. He is fantastic. I scored more goals with him than with Ronaldo or Neymar. He's got 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. He's got decent pace and dribbling, but he's really strong. And for someone with 68 heading, I think I scored 2 headers with him as well. You look at him here, picks up the ball, fake shot, steps inside, accelerates away, smashes it home. You know, he scored that goal in, I think, in the first game as well, where he did the step over exit and then the step over exit again, and bang, he finished it beautifully to the far post. And he is an absolute wonderful player to have in that right forward spot. Someone that I literally had to have there for chemistry for Ronaldo, and I only put him there for chemistry for Ronaldo, but I was so impressed with him. For 6.7 million, you can get a better team than this, but if you've got that sort of coins lying around, or even, you know, you take out the green cards in some instances, you know, you get rid of that green Sanchez, green Schweinsteiger, green Neuer, green Hummels, green Lahm for the regulars, you're shaving millions off the price of this team. The 2 most important players are the left forward Neymar, which you can get cheaper versions of than the 90 rated, but his main card is a central striker. So if you did want to put, for example, Jesse Rodriguez at left forward, you also then would be able to have anyone you wanted at right forward instead of Vieirinha. But I personally believe that you know, Neymar is a brilliant player to have there, and someone that anyone that does try this team should have. And you know, the defense is strong. The defense is so strong. That Hummels card, that 89 Hummels card, he scored a couple of goals for me. He works hard, man. 94 defending, 95 heading, and 69 pace, which is really good for a centre back, especially when you think Hummels' like regular card is like what, 64 pace or something. He is just out of this world good. Alba as well is just really strong. Boateng strong, Lahm is strong, Neuer is strong. This whole team plays like a dream. I had so much fun with it. I haven't had this much fun with a team since I probably started the best team in FIFA with that Team of the Year Ibra team that I played with, because this rivals that. This team is something exceptional, and it's something that I'll actually play with when I'm just playing FIFA for fun rather than for making videos. This is the sort of team that I would use and that I would love. But this is going to be the end of the video, guys, so if you could leave a like rating on the video, that would be awesome. If you've got any teams to send me, send them in, twitter.com/NepentheZ, use foothead, build your team, send it to me, and I will review it if possible. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace! Forward to using this team, I really was. But it was nothing but frustrating. In this first game, I battered the guy, I ended up winning 7-0. He stopped playing at 2-0. I went through and just scored some goals to pad some stats, as you do, and he ended up rage quitting right at the end. But as you can see, I've given this attack.